Sorry. Hi YouTube, it's me, Sha. And I'm eating like my favorite snack, Rainbow Twizzlers. Who loves these things? They are so freaking good. Blue is like my favorite. I don't know, that's definitely going into the April favorites. I've been eating these things forever. I don't even know why I never put it in any of my favorite videos. So, hello all about my readers. It's me, Sha. I'm here again, and today I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to do my first book tag, and it's the Love It or Hate It book tag. I'm so excited about this tag, guys. Like, I really watched the video, wrote down the questions, wrote down all my answers. Like, I'm so excited for this tag. I don't have all the books that I am going to mention, but I have a lot of them. I was thinking like maybe I should just wait till I go home and film, and then I can show you all the books. But I'm so excited. I want to do it like right now. I don't know. I would like it for you guys to let me know if you don't mind this setting, or would you like me to film in a more personal setting? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. I have the questions over here. I have my books over here, over here. I brought a lot of books with me. Oh my god. Okay. Let me just... get rid of this. This is so rude. Why did I put this freaking Twizzler in my mouth knowing I'm about to do a tag? That's how much I love these things. They're so good. Thumbs up, guys, if you like these things. Comment below if I'm not the only crazy person that is in love with these Rainbow Twizzlers, because they are just the bomb. Okay. I'm going to start right now. Okay, so first question. Top 3 favorite books. My top 3 favorite books would have to be number 1. It's not in no particular order because I can't even say, but number 1 is definitely Picking Cotton by Jennifer Thomas and Roland Cotton. And this is an amazing story of forgiveness, perseverance, motivation, determination, like all of that. This book gave me like hope, and it made me feel powerful, and it touched my heart to the very core, because this story is seriously taught me about forgiveness. You will have no idea what this man went through in this story, and he still came back without his spirit broken. He still came back nice. He wasn't bitter. He wasn't angry. He was like, he survived, and he didn't let what happened to him change who he was as a person. And so if you have not read this book, guys, I definitely suggest it. It came out in March. This is an advanced copy, of course, but this was just an amazing story. Wow, I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about it. So yeah, if you are interested in, this is based on a true story. These events happened to both these people. So if you're into that kind of thing, I don't know how, it's just like a biography. I don't want to get too much into the story, but yeah, definitely check it out, guys. If you like others, like if you like adult books, if you're not all into YA, this is definitely a great story. Next book is 1,000 Hills, and it's by Stephen Kinzer. And this was about the Rwanda massacre. If you guys don't know, Rwanda suffered a genocide, and so many things happened. If you heard of like the Hutus and the Tutsis, that's what this was about. It's really telling about what happened and how these group of people tried to stop it from happening. So this book was just so informative. It was so encouraging, you know what I mean? It made you feel so small, you know what I mean? There's so many things going on in this world, and we are so lucky, and we're so lucky that we don't have to go through these things, or we never experienced anything like this, like these people did. And so it just humbled me, and it just gave me so much more insight on what happened to these people. So I love this book. I read it so fast. It was so good. So again, this is another, it's like a biography. So if you're into that, I definitely highly suggest you pick it up. Let me keep that over here because that has one of my favorite quotes in it. Next is this book right here, Stolen. I was supposed to do a book review on this, but of course I waited, and then everything got hazy and I didn't know exactly what to say, so I didn't do a book review. But this was definitely one of my favorite stories, and it's not a lot going on in this story at all. It's very to the point. It's kind of drawn out, but something about it touched me. Like his insanity, I understood it. The way he loved this girl, I understood it. Even though most people would look at me like I'm a psycho for, you know, having pity on this guy in this story. His name is Ty. I did, and I honestly understood where he was coming from. When you love someone to that point, you would do anything to save them. You know what I mean? You would do anything to make them feel loved, to save them. And that's what he did. That's what he thought was okay to do. Was it right? Absolutely not. Was it completely insane? Absolutely yes. But I understood it. And I just loved him for his love. You know what I mean? The way he loved her, it was just amazing. It was like unearthly, like the way he loved this girl. You don't hear about this type of love ever unless it's through like religion, like God. You know what I mean? And so I just fell in love with this story. It touched me. So if you guys have not read this yet, I think you should read it. It is kind of drawn out. If you like fast-paced drama, thrilling type things, this is not the book for you because it's definitely drawn out. Okay, yeah, let me put that down because I can keep going on and on and on. Next is a series called Be More Careful. It wasn't a series, it was a book called Be More Careful. I don't have it with me because I read this book a long time ago, and to this day I still get goosebumps thinking about the story. Like, it was so amazing. They call it urban fiction or adult fiction. I don't know. It wasn't an erotic novel. It was definitely a drama-filled novel. But the ending of that story touched me to the core. To this day, that is seriously one of my favorite books. Even though I don't read books like that anymore, that still was definitely my favorite. It just made me cry. Like, it was so amazing. I love that story. So again, it's called Be More Careful. I wish I had it, but I don't. So yeah. I also really, really loved... Oh, dang. That was more than 3, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, I'm done. Next question is top least favorite books. Let's start off with this, The Vampire Diaries. I did not like this book at all. I've read the whole thing because I don't believe in giving up on books. Even if they suck, I still continue to read the entire story until I'm done. Even if it takes me 2 months to finish, I stick to a book. But this sucked. I did not like it at all. Did not pick up the next one. Wasn't curious at all. Not. Next is Evermore. I mean, it wasn't as bad as The Vampire Diaries, I don't think. But I just wasn't into it. I wasn't excited about reading another one. It just was like, for me. Also, the Dark Elite series, I think it's called Fire Spell and Hexbound. I thought they were not young adult at all. They were definitely, for me, it felt like it was more more of a middle school read. It was dull. It wasn't dull, but it was drawn out. It could have been so much better because the setting she focuses, to me, what caught my eye in the stories was the town they were in. She talked about its character, its beauty, its ethereal appeal, but I didn't like I didn't really connect with the characters. The storyline was okay. Maybe the third one will be better, but the first 2 just didn't do anything for me. Again, it's called Fire Spell and Hexbound by Chloe Neal. If you guys like it, I'm sorry, but it just didn't do anything for me. It took me so long to read those 2 stories, and that's crazy. Again, Torment. Okay, that was 3, right? Okay, I'm done. Least favorite characters. My least favorite characters. I have 4, and I have to name them, because if I don't get it out, I'm going to be mad. But my 4 least favorite characters, number 1 is Bella. Yes, from Twilight. Bella got on my freaking nerves. I swear to you. Like, the decisions she made irked me. Her mannerisms irked me. Her laid back, not wanting to bother and disturb anything or anyone just blew me. Like, I just did not like Bella. She was not my favorite character. Also, Gemma from Stolen, who was the main character, of course. She irked me, not because she was like this fragile, weak, you know, little thing, but because she just kept fighting and fighting and fighting. She would not listen. She would not give up. And those are the things that I should like about a girl, because, you know, she never settled for the fact that she was kidnapped and she was here. Like, she always tried to get away. She never listened. She was always hard-headed. But it irritated the crap out of me. I don't know. For you guys who read Stolen, let me know if it's just me or if I'm just crazy or something like that. But I don't know. I just wanted her to sit down and listen to him. You know what I mean? Even after getting his feedback or whatever, just listen to the dude. Like, you're in the middle of nowhere. You, like, let's be real, you needed him. And she was just so freaking hard-headed. She irked the crap out of me. But who knows? I probably would be the same way too if I got kidnapped and taken like thousands of miles away from my family and was drugged and all of that. I probably would have reacted the same way. But reading it, she bugged the crap out of me. Next is Lucinda from the Fallen series. Is that how it goes? She freaking, oh my gosh, she makes me so mad, because one, she reminded me of Bella a little bit too, but Bella, she irked me a little bit less. But this chick, Lucinda, OMG, it's like, grow a backbone, you know what I mean? Stand up, demand. You are a lady, you have some power. Yes, you're in a powerless situation, impossible situation where you don't know anything, but sometimes you could have stood up. Why am I acting like she's right here in front of me? You see how passionate I'm getting, right? I'm cool. I'm straight. I'm groovy. But yeah, she irked the crap out of me. I just wanted her to grow a backbone. I wanted her to be more aggressive in certain situations, and she just wasn't. It's like, come on, you have some power here. Say no, or say now, or say when. And she didn't do any of that, and that irked the crap out of me. So moving on, my favorite characters. Yay, my favorite part. So my favorite characters, number 1 of any book I've read, I have to say my favorite character is Pearl. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? What book I'm talking about? Drink, Slay, Love. Oh my gosh, I wanted to do a review on this too, but same story. I let it go for a couple days or a couple weeks, and I just never got to it. I loved Pearl. She was such a badass. She was so funny. She was such a badass. She did what she wanted. She didn't care. She didn't apologize for it. She was who she was, and she never really lost herself. Even after she became good, she still stuck to who she really was, which is a badass. And she's just amazing. I love Pearl. She's my favorite female character that out of any book, hands down. She was so dope. Love Pearl. Thumbs up for Pearl. If you guys read Drink, Slay, Love and you love Pearl, give me a thumbs up just for her, because she was dope. Next is Katniss, another badass. As you can see, I love women that are powerful, aggressive, that, you know, knows how to be soft when they have to, but also, you know, they was bosses, basically. Katniss, loved her. You know what I mean? I don't even need to explain why I loved her. She was just a badass, too. She did what she had to do. She played the role of a man and a woman, and she did it without complaining. And she hardly ever cried. I think she cried, when Primrose died? I can't even remember. I don't even remember her crying. She was just such a badass, but she had feelings as well. So I loved her. for my favorite male characters, of course it has to be Edward and Christian. I wanted Edward, I wanted Christian. Cannot choose between them. I couldn't even pick one because it only says three favorite characters, but I couldn't choose between them, so it's Edward and Christian. No need for explanations. We already know Edward and Christian can get it. Okay, not literally, but you know what I'm saying. Next is biggest letdown. Biggest letdown for me was Stolen. Even though I loved this book, I just was so heartbroken at the end when he went to jail. I know you guys are thinking like I'm a psycho because these are the type of people we want to go to jail, Sha. Kidnappers and killers and things like that. That's who we want to go to jail. Right? But Ty, I just fell in love with him. He was another one of my favorite characters, but I couldn't fit it in there because it only says 3. But if it was 4, he would definitely be number 4. I love Ty, and the fact that he went to jail, I felt so bad because he has a good heart. He's just a little mixed up. I felt like he should have went to get like help, maybe like a insane institution, or I just wanted the ending to be better. Like honestly, I wanted the ending to turn out that she actually got to go home, but after going home she realized that it wasn't for her. Like Ty was right all alone, and then she go back to him, and then they come back together and be in love. La, 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 la. That's what I wanted to happen. So that was a huge letdown for me. I did not want the ending to end that way. I think I shed a tear when they took him away and went to jail. But yeah. Next, I'm at 17 minutes. I'm totally gonna have to refilm this watch. I'm gonna just keep going. Characters. No, what does it say? Books that you like that other people hated. I love 50 Shades of the 50 Shades series, but so many people hate this book. So many people love this book. Don't get me wrong, but so many people hate this book. I don't even want to talk about that anymore. I addressed that, but I love it. People hate it. Oh well. Rock on. Whatever you like, it's cool. I like it. You don't. It's fine. But that's me. Characters that people love but you hated. Christian Grey. I loved Christian Grey. They call him an abusive, crazy person, but I loved him so much. If you got a problem with that, oh well. I will fight for Christian Grey. Next is Pearl. I mean, a lot of people don't like strong, sarcastic, smart-ass girls, and that's what Pearl was, and I loved her, and other people might not, but oh well. Best quotes. It's from the new movie that's Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. I had this book for over a year now, but it just came out, and I'm so happy for its success. Kudos. A woman who commands respect is a keeper. A woman who lets men get away with disrespecting her is a throwback. Could not have said it better myself, Steve. That's another video, but yeah, that's one of my favorite quotes. I have more, but this video is so long. Next is worst quotes. Oh, I know. This is from B is for Beauty. This book was so cute. It's such a cute contemporary read. By the cover, you would not think what happens in this book happens. It was awesome. It's called, like I said, it's B as in Beauty by Alberto Ferreras. Sorry if I'm messing his name up. But it says, I don't know. I just couldn't believe that someone like you could care about someone like me, which happens so often in this world. People don't think they're worthy of other people, which irritates the crap out of me, okay? You would not believe who I'm attracted to, just like I wouldn't believe what other people are attracted to. We all have different opinions, and we all think different things are attractive or not. So I just don't like people to just automatically shut themselves down just because they think or they assume not a good thing to do. So next question. Books you didn't finish. I did not finish Jellicoe Road, The Manifesto Covenant, and Heart's Blood. Manifesto Covenant was just so freaking cheesy. I got it from the Bookratmitsy, and she felt the same way too. I understood her totally why she stopped. I stopped at 150 pages. She stopped at 100. But that book, it was just so freaking cheesy. And it wasn't even coincidental. It was just like downright, are you serious? Like, really? These are the events that's happening? Seriously? But I'm going to finish it. I vow to finish that book. I'm not putting it down forever. Heart's Blood, I think, is an awesome book. I just put it down because 50 Shades came along and I just didn't finish it. Jellicoe Road, I'm going to finish it, but it's just so... it's just not captivating at all. So I just have to sit down and get myself in the mood to read that book. But yeah. And then lastly, finally, after what, 20 minutes, it says, oh shit. It says books I've read many times. Of course, Twilight. That was my favorite of the entire Twilight series. 50 Shades of Grey, I read it twice. Dark Lover by this is it, Dark Lover. It's the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. And I also read Kiss of Midnight, which is the Midnight Bleed series. Read those books so many times. And yeah, that's it guys. I'm sorry that this video was so long. I hope you enjoyed it, and mwah!